Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. Thank you to those of you who have subscribed, and if you're new here, thank you for checking out this video. This is for general reading for the zodiac sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, of course, if that applies. Some of you are cutting out something having to do with, some of you could be, sorry, I just got like 500 different thoughts. Some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. I just did Sagittarius reading, so it could still be on my mind. Some of you are cutting off communication to somebody that disturbs your peace in some way. And this could be somebody that you've had an emotional attachment to for quite a long time. Some of you are definitely dealing with the fire sign here. This could have to do with children. Some of you, this may be like the parent to your child. You might share children with this person. Yeah, it's like an ending of communication, an ending of some sort of way of handling things that you are with somebody that you've been in a in a connection with for a long time. This could be for some of you since childhood. This could just be, a friendship connection. For a lot of you here, though, I'm seeing that it's like you're tired of trying to get somebody to make changes for like the benefit of the children, or for I don't know, I'm just getting children. Apologize if you don't have any. Hopefully this resonates for you in some other way. For some of you, it could just be that you're trying to take a different approach to someone significant in your life. That maybe you feel like you haven't communicated with them very fairly or very maturely for some of you. And you're trying to take a more, a more peaceful approach to this. But for some of you, it's a definite ending of some sort of communication or some sort of information that, pertains to this situation. It's a transformation. It's a direct transformation of some way of communicating or somebody you're communicating with. And like I said, for a lot of you, this has to do with children. It's like wanting to have peace because of the children, or wanting to just have peace in general with somebody who's been significant in your life for a long time. And it's like maybe like instead of taking this harsh approach with them, you're trying to stay more focused on what's important in hopes of making a change. But for some of you, this person that you're dealing with, like they're they're very stubborn, and they're very like they're going to take whatever this is, however positive you throw it at them, they're going to take that to just burn things to the ground. Like this person is unmoved by your attempts here. Like they're going to take whatever it is that you're throwing at them, and they're going to transmute that into something that they can use destructively, if that makes sense. Or this is what's happened in the past. I don't know, Pisces. I gotta say, the energy of this reading is totally different from everybody else that I have read for recently. And I want to say we're on like the 8th reading or something. This is the first time I see this energy that's not in some sort of completion or some sort of upgrade. Like I'm still seeing like a situation here that's just carried on for like a long time. And I see you trying to put an end to it, but it's more of like you're putting too much intellectual thought in how to do this and not enough like, I mean, I see intellectualism, I see practicality, but it's like using elements that don't belong to like manipulate other elements of a different genre. I don't know if that makes sense for any of you. You're using the wrong skills to achieve the purpose that you're trying to achieve. I'm not saying that there's like manipulation here, but it's like going about something completely the wrong way is what I want to say. Yeah, for some of you, it's for some of you, this is really like having to do with yeah, I'm having a hard time putting this into words for you, Pisces. It's almost like somebody who feels like if they can give this person an opportunity in some aspect, an opportunity to like it's like what you think this person wants as an opportunity. It's not what they want. Reaching out to offering something to somebody in hopes of making something better or making some sort of change, it's not going to work. It's this person is going to destroy whatever it is that you're offering them every time. That's literally what it is. It's like I'm trying to think of a good, like something specific to use in place of offering opportunity. I can't come up with it here. Whatever you're presenting to this person, to do things this way, to do whatever, they're going to destroy it every time. They don't want this thing because this person is very immature. They're like emotionally immature. They're, and they're going to stay that way. So, like I said, it's whatever you're offering on a physical plane to this person. Like if it's a child custody situation, you're offering some sort of compromise, or you're offering some sort of new way of doing things, or you have a very practical intellectual plan for doing something. This person doesn't care because they're not operating out of practicality and rational thought. They're operating out of emotions. They're a daydreamer. They're fanciful. They're caught up in, pipe dreams, more or less. And it's, again, and I don't know if it was the last reading I did for you guys, but it's like, as if you're the woman in this situation, if you're the female in this situation, it's like recognizing that it's up to you, or if you're the man in this situation, it's up to you to act with integrity and to be like this. It's going to be up to you to recognize that you have the power in the situation, but to use it, for good. That you may be the sole provider of these children, that you may be the only one that cares about this. You may be that. It may be up to you to, to do the right thing. That's what I'm trying to say here. If this other person doesn't want to. Yeah, for some of you, this person, somebody here, it's because they want to offer something to someone else. somebody in this situation, and it could be you, fit this story how it resonates. Somebody is moving in the direction of someone else. It could be a fire sign that you are involved with here, but this person is making steps towards, towards somebody, or you are. You may be fed up with this situation yourself, or this disaster keeps happening, or this lack of change keeps happening because this person keeps offering to another person that they have plans towards, to somebody else that they're involved with. Yeah. Some of you here are really dealing with somebody that is really immature and really impulsive. They operate out of emotions, their passions, their sexual drive, their sexual chemistry. They're making moves towards someone else, and it's like a very primitive sort of decision here. But you know, for some of you, if it's like this person isn't giving you the child support they're supposed to give you, or the financial support they're supposed to give you, it's because they want to look like they have something to give to somebody else, like that they have money to spend, elsewhere. I really am like, I feel like all the other readings, Pisces, were pretty uplifting and positive, and this one is it's just full of people working at cross purposes, somebody wanting to try to make changes in this way, and it's just people are completely different people, like totally different people. And this person, whoever this is, however you fit in this story, they hide all of this from you. Like, I think, there was another sign that was like that. This person, there's a lot of themes in a lot of these readings of like, things are hidden from you. There's aspects to the situation or to the person. There is some darkness to them here that's hidden, but we all, intuitively know we just want things like brought to the forefront. And for some of you, you are going to get the evidence that you need to see this clearly. But what this person hides is that they want to, they hide their immaturity, they hide their recklessness, they hide, they hide their selfishness. Some of them here are a little bit arrogant, actually. They try to keep all that hidden behind, for some of you, it's under like a guise of like, being sort of gentle. They hide under that. Yeah, someone here has like a real, like almost Jekyll and Hyde personality. I don't know if that's you or the person that you're dealing with here, but it could be that this person makes you feel that way by their actions. Like there's some sort of Jekyll and Hyde aspect to this situation. Like some things kept in the dark, and some things like seem really obvious. Yeah, and whatever it is with this person and their immaturity, it's, if you can, for some of you, it's like if you can uncover that, if you can, accept that or recognize it, if you can shed light on this, and maybe it's just for your own self, shed light on it, there can be healing and hope in this situation. Like there is a lot of healing and hope here. There is a lot of being able to, follow your path and follow your destiny to something better. But there's too much darkness surrounding, somebody here, that it's just going to require shining a light on that. And maybe it's shining a light on it for yourself, of like accepting this for yourself, that doesn't matter what approach you take, what changes you try to make, this person doesn't they're not going to comply. I think you had that in the last reading too. They're not going to go from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. They're not going to go from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. They're going to stay in that energy, and it might be you that has to be the boss in this situation, that the burden of responsibility will be on your shoulders to act with integrity in this, because their priorities are towards, materialistic things, or towards immature pursuits, and you might be in denial about that, or they just keep that hidden from you. But it's something that you need to illuminate for yourself in order to be able to heal and to carry on. Yeah, there is a mature person that's here for you. There is a mature person that can be coming in for you. Yeah, there's some sort of, again, this makes me a little bit happier to see, Pisces, because like I said, the majority of the readings here, it is about leveling up. It is about completing cycles. It is about having an awakening. I see that potential here for you. I see that potential here for you, but you need to access, some more discernment in this situation. I see that you are logical, and you are sort of rational here, but it's like you need to be a little bit more discerning about this, and to use better judgment in this situation, instead of trying to like offer these things or suggest these things, or try to make these things happen in a certain way. It's being more discerning about who this person actually is, using better judgment about the actual nature and the actual character of this person, is going to help you to find some healing and find some more happiness in this situation. Yeah. Or you can continue to burden yourself with it. For some of you, it's like you need to be discerning, but for some of you, you may be too, I don't know. For some of you, you're too cutthroat about this. For some of you, you're being too logical and too practical, and not as intuitive as you could be about it. And for some of you, you might be just sitting too high on a throne of judgment, that all you're doing is creating burdens for yourself here. I don't know. You're going to have to take it how it fits for you, Pisces. I'm trying to get you a couple more cards, but I just see this like stubbornness of, I don't see this manipulation, but I see this trying to, like, what are things that don't go together that you can't make something from? Like, something like that. Can't make something from nothing. Yeah. You might need to watch the Sagittarius reading, because it's the same theme of like not wanting to invest in a new commitment, of fighting off a connection that you might have with someone else, or even being able to find a connection with something else, not knowing how to find that, or where to look, or how to harvest something in that aspect, because you're too busy fighting this other situation over here with this person that, they're not going to grow up. They pretend to be something they're not, you're wasting too much time fighting in this situation. It's causing a stagnation for you to be able to find, a counterpart for you that wants to invest with you, that's willing to put in action. Like I see this other person here, like they have opportunities to make changes for themselves, but they burn things to the ground. And you could find somebody that wants to fight alongside you, that wants to, that wants to defend you, that wants to protect you, take care of you, to invest with you, to grow things long term. But you're too involved in whatever's going on here with this other person. So it's up to you, Pisces. Again, some of you need to be more discerning, more logical, and some of you need to, connect more with, your intuitive side, and shining a light on whatever's keeping you in the dark here, and stop trying to offer things to somebody that's just about destruction and immaturity. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you subscribe, that would be amazing. If not, I hope to catch you again sometime soon. Bye-bye.